Oh, look. It's Wednesday morning.
December 15th. And you know what? I know there's other birthdays out there, but today is my sister's birthday. So happy birthday, Wendy.
Happy birthday, Wendy.
We won't be telling everybody
How old?
the number, but happy birthday. She's my younger sister, so I'm the oldest. So anyway, so it's her birthday today. So happy birthday. And happy birthday to anybody else out there who's their birthday. I know there's quite a few December birthdays. We have Bill is the 3rd, which we already celebrated, and then our oldest son is the 31st. So
yeah, speaking of Bill and his birthday, he didn't come into the shop on purpose, I bet.
well, I think he was afraid.
We were waiting for him.
I think he was afraid maybe we'd sing to him because I would have. And
We
they usually try to pay me not to sing. So anyway, there's Susan Lusted from Grimsby. Good morning. So this is our second last one of the year.
That's right.
Yeah, because we are going to be taking a break between Christmas and New Year's.
Can you believe it? They won't know what to do for breakfast.
I know. Anyway, but we'll be back the following week. So we're going to take the one day off because we're closed between Christmas and New Year's, closing at noon on Christmas Day. So I just thought I would mention that again. Stuff my stocking. Everything's available for pickup or for mailing. So if you haven't been in, because there were several in yesterday, let us know if you want it mailed or you'll be picking it up. We look forward to hearing from you. And there's Anne from Dunville, and Colleen Fell, and Darlene Lachance is up watching us this morning, and she'll be in a little later. I think she's in today, isn't she?
Yeah.
This is her day. Excellent.
Right.
Who else do we have there? Liz McConnell.
From Elmer, I saw Donna. There's Cheryl. There was Maureen. Remember?
Good.
Yeah. All right.
So it's a nice day. I'm hoping the weather stays decent for everybody who's traveling and, out there shopping and running around. We don't want anybody falling.
It's supposed to rain today, though.
Well, better than snow. What do they say? 1 inch of rain is how many inches of snow? It's a lot.
Oh, I don't know.
There's quite a difference there. And there's Ruth and Gail Harris.
Oh, she says she's going to see us later.
Good. And Mary Crow, we mailed yours yesterday. Sue Miller, hello, Sue. And Alice Farrington, good morning, Alice. And Cindy Taylor, Lynn Nicholson, my goodness. Jill Rennie.
From Tobermory.
Oh, and it's Jill Rainey. I'm sorry, Jill. Yeah. It's my eyes and just a little bit of the glare here. Even with my glasses. So, Miss Tammy, what do we have today?
Well, we have lots of door prizes today. We're going to do these 2 eco pouches. We're going to do these holiday charms. They're in the blue and silver together with this Missouri block book. And then we're going to do this tea with bee layer cake. So,
ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Make sure you make a comment and we'll put your name in the draw. And we'll see who gets them at the end. Good morning, Anna. All right, what do we have today, Cynthia?
Well, I just saw that I lost my train of thought.
You were checking your watch.
I know, it dinged.
We're live.
It was the chiropractor saying that she wasn't going to, anyway, just reminding me that somebody else was going to be reminding me. They call me. That's one of the lovely things about living in a small town.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm late, because they know we get tied up in the store and, that we get talking to people and I will forget my appointment. So they call us and say, we're waiting for you. She's got
get over here.
Get over here. And it's only 3 doors down. But isn't that lovely? That's
yes.
just one of those benefits in a small town. Like I can go over to the bank and I can withdraw money and just be like this because I can tell them my account number. They know my face. I don't have to show ID and I can leave. Now, if you were in the city, there is no way that's happening. But in little small town Ontario, where they know you, there's just all these sweet little privileges. And I do appreciate them. Yeah, it's just nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And having lived in the big city, for a few years, I super appreciate it. I don't know that I'll ever stop appreciating, no stoplights and no big traffic jams. So there's Dorothy DeBroom and Tilly. Good morning, Tilly. Tilly is in Florida, and it's so nice to see you this morning. I'm glad you joined us. We're sending you big hugs.
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, we're missing some people, and we're
Mhm.
quite sad about that. And it's just kind of it's a tough time of year.
It is
Yeah,
for a lot of people.
yeah, it is. So our hearts go out to you. Peggy Maskell, who has just moved from Oakville, just says small towns are the best. Yes. And you're going to even enjoy it more, Peggy, as time goes by. Yeah, we do live in a lovely little town. So what do we have here?
Well,
We have, guess what's back in stock? Our Quilting with Gnomes for the home. So it's not just Christmas, it's year round. And there's all kinds of fun things in here.
do you want to show
This
a little
book was
closer?
very popular. And Darlene did those cute little ones with the baking ones.
The pot holders.
The baking pot holders.
Those
yeah.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, so they're upstairs. She does such a nice job. Anyways, there's lots of fun little projects in here. So, Gnomes for your home. And this book, there's 9 different projects, and the book is $13. So we have these back in stock. So if you wanted one and you didn't get them, let us know. It's there. Oh, and there's Mary Weber. Yes, they are taking over the world. And Mary, thank you for the wonderful cookies yesterday.
Yes, thank you for the treats.
Mm-hmm. Very yummy.
All right, should we do some fabric?
We could do fabric, or we could do irons.
Then she passes it to me.
We have
Come on, Cynthia.
our Panasonic 360-degree irons in stock. We ordered lots for
Wanna do-
Christmas.
So there's ours. You can see we put our name on it. So this is the, you have to talk because
You go ahead. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
tongue-tied right now.
So it has vertical steam, has that nice curved sole plate.
I'll be Vanna, you talk.
It has the auto shut off, and it's anti-drip, and it's got detachable water tank, and it's got a thing in there for hard water, so you can use regular tap water. Do you know how to take that off?
No.
Come on, don't you have one?
No.
You don't? I can't believe that. So this, you just
Okay.
push this little button here, and you can put this right under the tap and fill it. So it's great. So these have been $160, and I got a bit of a buy on some of them. So we are doing them for $130. So it's a great Christmas gift, something that maybe you might want to spend some of your gift certificate money on for those. But what I like is that it's detachable, cordless, and it's got those nice little points. So if you were doing a shirt or something like, that wasn't
you can get
fabric,
right
you
into
can
the-
get into the
yeah.
corners. I have been known to iron a shirt for my husband occasionally. I know.
You don't iron just fabric?
I don't iron very much, but it does have great steam this way as well as this. So I have to admit, I don't use a lot of steam. Typically, I don't use a lot of water, but
Yeah, it has a nice case so that you can just
it's great
store
for
it and
traveling.
take
So
it
we
with you.
have blue and champagne and teal.
Fun colors.
So $130. So Gwen Brewer, I would have had a hard time.
Trying to sit the iron on its end. Yeah. I tried to do that.
But, I find I can rest it quickly on my wool mat, not for very long, kind of in between as I'm moving things down. But no, I just love it.
Okay.
So we do have our irons on promotion. So good morning, Wendy. There's a Wendy Lawler and Jenna Gray and Debbie Unelli. Debbie says she loves her Panasonic iron. We do have a few openings in our January retreat coming up next month, the 16th, 17th, and 18th. So if that's something you're interested in, please call the store or email me, and we'll get you some details.
Okay.
Okay. So now what do we have?
Well, why don't we talk about the quilt that's behind us?
Mm.
And I just realized I put all my fabrics in the back. So this one was called Undercover,
Yes.
this kit. And so Gladys sewed it up, and you had taken it to a retreat, and a lot of people really loved it.
And we thought we'd get the sample made up. So this is just gorgeous for our purple people. Do we have the kit here?
Right over there. We'll just grab it. She said it works up really well. She didn't have any issues with it. So it's a nice size.
I like the detail in the border, these triangles in the border. How much is the kit?
It's 165 and it's 77 by 89 inches.
So it wouldn't take much if you wanted to make that a little bigger, because you could, pop a stopper or something in here to break this up and make it a little bigger, because that could easily be just that little bit wider for your queen bed, because you're getting about an 8-inch drop.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted it a bit more, you certainly could.
Yeah.
So it's got these pretty dragonflies on it and the purple flowers. It just kind of feels like summer.
And then we have obviously the yardage that goes with it that we can show you. And there's the background that we used, the white dragonflies. And these are 16 a yard. They're from Northcott. There's the black dragonflies.
And I don't think the black dragonflies are in the quilt, but I mean, they're certainly
part of the line that we used,
Yeah.
and that was our border. So they're lovely purples. And one more. That one's definitely in there. That's the main fabric almost.
Yeah.
So there you can get an idea of what that looks like.
Thanks, Tammy. Want people to forget. We've had this could still be done. These great project bags. There's enough in there to make 2, and you just pick your fabrics. So it's got the nice clear vinyl or plastic here, and see, it's got the nice block on the back. Darlene LaChance made these samples, and she picked these fabrics. But you could do them out of anything, and we've got like ones with red.
This one is
zipper,
tan, yep.
a red zipper. There's one with a tan. There's one with white.
I think
And
that's
there's
navy.
one with navy. And
Yeah.
they're $34, and it has the basically sew by numbers for your blocks at the back. So it would just be your fabric.
Yeah.
So not too late to make this up. Quick gift.
There's a set of 2, so.
Okay. There we go. Let's take that quilt down and see what we have behind it. Look at this.
So it's that time of year when we really like warm drinks, and coffees are very popular. Hot chocolates, all
Yes, it
kinds.
is.
So this is from the coffee line that we really liked, and we decided to make up this sample. I think it's like a 60 by 74 roughly. So it's a nice lap, or a little bit bigger, so you could.
And it's a free pattern that is in the
kit. Yep.
Yeah, it'll be a free pattern. Our youngest son is a real coffee connoisseur and gets his beans and grinds them. And anytime we're together, I mean, his coffee is amazing. I love when he makes me a coffee. And I know Nicole loves when he makes coffee. He'll buy her different beans and send them to her. Anyway, a very, very pretty quilt, Tammy. I love what you did.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we're going to just show you the coffee line again.
So we have that quarter bundle, and there are, let's see here, 31 pieces for $125. That's that whole line.
We'll just have to move it up a little.
Oh, that whole line, yes.
We're short, so we have to like
I know, but I
stretch,
was
right?
kind of holding it all to myself.
Oh,
here.
you want to keep it? So there's the jelly roll. It has 40 pieces, obviously, and it's 57. Get strips of all of them. There's the charm pack. That is $16.95. All the little pieces. And then there's the layer cake, which is $58. So we've got all that, and we'll show you the yardage.
I'll take these while you pull out
Oh,
some
we
yarn.
forgot that there's also the placemat panel.
Oh, and you didn't bring up my placemat samples.
We were just running around yesterday and forgot stuff. So that would make 6 placemats. I believe that's 17.
Mm-hmm.
And Sin did sew them. We should have showed them.
That's okay. But this could make a pretty quilt too, just by dividing these.
Oh yeah, like some nice big blocks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think it has to be necessarily placemats.
No.
Because I like the scale of them and I like the subject matter.
Okay. So we're going to start with red polka dots. Love red polka dots.
I think they're supposed to maybe emulate little marshmallows or something in the coffee, but
Do you think you'd put marshmallows in your coffee?
well, if it was hot chocolate. What do you think it could be, Arlene?
I think they're polka dots. She's just practical.
And there's our nice gray.
So there's like the steam, right?
Yeah.
So they've done it in like the white, black, the aqua. Oops. Sorry about that. You could use these in a lot of other projects too, but they did a nice job putting them in with the coffee.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of versatility with this line.
Then they also like to do like the newsprint, like the words. That's very popular. Again, in all the different colors.
It's a nice contrast. Look at that. How pretty. And then, I mean, you could turn around and switch, you know, kind of even like there.
Yeah.
Like nice, lively contrast.
And then obviously the white and the black, which is very popular.
I'm jingling here.
I know it's our
It's our year.
attire.
It's that time of year.
There's the black.
But look at, there's some fun things you could do with the scale on this. Forget what somebody did with one of these that was in. She did something really creative. I thought it was neat.
And then we didn't use them necessarily, but you could use them on the back. But they like to do the cafe lights, like the light bulbs, which are fun. Could be some fun things to do with that.
Or if you have an electrician in your family or something like that, you could make that work.
Could be a scientist, ideas, light bulbs.
Oh, I like that idea too, Tammy. You're just full of it this morning.
I am. And that one's fun too.
It is. I like it.
And then, of course, I forgot some of the aqua polka dot. Can't forget that one.
I think we might have more dots next week.
And then, of course, coffee beans. Save the best for last.
You're going to have to put some back on that table because I'm going to fall right over myself if I try to
So
put some more.
those are $16 a yard, and it's called Coffee Chalk from Riley Blake.
Very nice.
Maybe some lovely gifts for coffee drinkers.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they would be good. Pat Lynn just said those light bulbs would be great for back to front quilting. That's a good idea. So we'll take this one down and we'll show you like this piece is a quilt unto itself, isn't it?
It's like a big chalkboard panel with all the different coffees and prices and stuff. So that would be fun. I think we're going to put that on the back of our coffee quilt.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
Be fun. So you could flip it over and you could hang it up, in your kitchen or your hallway.
For sure. So, I think we should talk about cooking maybe.
Yeah, let's get into a cooking segment. Why not? Coffee and cooking go together, right? So we did these oven mitts. We have these kits. They're $22.50, and a kit makes 2 oven mitts. And you get everything in there for your outside, your lining, and your Insulbright. So there's the little snowman. I just pulled some Christmas ones.
And we're making them up with St. Patrick's Day and hearts and all kinds
for
of
different
other
seasons.
Yeah.
But they'd be a quick little hostess gift if you're going somewhere for Christmas or in New Year's. And then, here's a coffee one for somebody who loves coffee. And then I grabbed, just a fun one for somebody who loves cats. So there's all kinds of different ones, and they're $22.50. So
yeah, and you get a pair. So that's not just one oven mitt; it's 2. So you get the pair.
And I have some cut out. I just haven't sewn them yet.
Yes, well, I went to sew one, and I did discover that if you cross hatch both ways, it's just a little harder to put together. It's much easier if you just do it like Arlene did it, the one way.
Ah.
Yes.
Well, we learn things all the time, don't we?
We do.
Okay, what else do you have for a cooking segment?
Well, I think we should invite Arlene over.
Oh, this isn't going to work too well.
We have our aprons.
Yeah, she doesn't want to come over here too much,
Come
but
on
we're
now.
forcing her.
In the middle you go.
She has to be part of this too.
So we thought we would have, Bill calls it a bake-off.
Bake-off.
A bake-off. So
No
we thought
bake-off.
we would share some of our favorite recipes with you as I try not to dump them on the table.
And Arlene's not there to switch the camera. What?
Anyway, so Arlene, what did you make here?
I made whipped shortbread. It was very quick and easy. There's only 3 ingredients, and it bakes for 10 to 15 minutes, and they're done.
Really
10 to
cute.
15.
Yeah, they are cute.
Very
So
cute.
you're going to have one, Tammy?
Sure. And then I like it how they're little and you can put tons on a cookie sheet, right?
Yes.
So it goes faster.
Yes. And then you can sample more things when you're trying Christmas baking.
So I have some peanut butter cookies, you know, with the Hershey's Kisses on them. And then I put a few of the, just the little chocolate chippets because everybody likes to have lots of chocolate. And Tammy?
Sorry, I had to have some coffee. I made oatmeal fudge bars. And those are a hit at my house. And my youngest was complaining yesterday that every time I make them, I take them somewhere and there's never enough. But they're really good. So the fudge is like condensed milk.
Oh.
And you know how lovely that is to lick the spatula after you scrape it out of the can.
So ladies, I brought some Christmas cake. And I don't know how, come on, you have to try the Christmas
Okay.
cake. So
Aren't you trying anything?
I will be. But the Christmas cake is very traditional and old. Like, you know, my mom used to make it homemade. And I would help her. It was a big job, and we would make it usually in about September. And, you know, it would be wrapped in cheesecloth, and then she would put rum on it, and it would just be soaked. And you can keep them for a few years. Now, what do you think of the taste of
It's
that?
good.
Good, yep.
I've had this before with a chunk of cheddar cheese, and that was a good combination.
Yeah, I like it with the marzipan on top, like with the icing. So to get ready for this one, this is one of the Shriners cakes. And last night I soaked it in rum. So that's why it's nice and moist today.
Yeah, it's very good.
We're going to have a good day.
Yeah, that's a good way
So
to
it's all
start the day.
soaked in rum. And I mean, quite often it used to be we used them for like, I know when my sister got married, my mom made them and we, you know, wrapped them all up and, you know, for wedding favors. And it was an eyedropper with rum on all of them for the wedding. Anyway, I'm looking forward to sampling some of these too. We have the recipes, not for the Christmas cake. You can find those online. But I always like the dark Christmas cake as opposed to the light Christmas cake. But I know we used to visit people. I grew up in a little town where, and Bill just finds it amazing. But when I was growing up, at Christmas time, we went house to house visiting. So you visited your friends and, you know, you'd always put out cookies and all these different things. And, you know, the Nattos would come to our place and then we would go to their place and she would have, Mrs. Natto would have her homemade fudge, which as kids we could just hardly wait for. And then her Christmas cake, and she had light and dark. But everybody would just drive to each other's houses. And I think the adults would all usually have a drink and a little visit. And that was just something that went on always. So it was very nice. So anyway, we thought we would have what Bill calls bake-off, but we thought we'd share some of our favorite recipes, and we invite you to share yours too. And speaking of sharing, we have something else to share, don't we?
We do?
Yes. Let me just grab. We are really excited about our snowman panels.
Yes.
So just hang on here. Don't go anywhere.
No, I'm just setting this down.
Don't you worry. So we have more. Let's just show this one. All three of us did something with this cute. This is Arlene's. You cannot hide behind that.
She's trying. She's trying.
So she ragged hers. And isn't this gorgeous? We have more of these coming in for the new year because we feel they're just winter.
Yes.
And how long did this take you long to make?
No, just a few hours. And I decided to rag it. I'm going to give it a gift for a friend of mine. And then I put these pine cones on the back.
Yeah, which we really love. Like, that's
pine
fun.
needles. And yeah, it's just a little throw. just a different take on doing the little snowman heads and the plaid in between.
Very nice. So we thought we'd show you the different ones that we've done. And Tammy, this is yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll take yours, Eileen.
Yeah, you know, I was scrolling through quilt page and I saw that somebody had done something like that. I'm like, oh, that is so cute. I had a gift that I needed to make. And so it got quilted this past week. And I'm really happy. I just still have to put binding on it.
And you did red on
I did red on the back just to be more classic because it will go well with the people's house that I'm giving it to.
Very nice. Okay. And then mine
Is a show and tell that Arlene has to pop
show
up.
because I sent mine. Mine is on its way to Florida because I wanted it to get there in time for Christmas. And my new daughter-in-law to be loves green. So I used a green plaid and then a gray for the back.
Looks really cute.
And then just a black binding. So I'm hoping that they'll love that. Anyway, we've got lots of plaid flannels, and these snowmen, we've ordered more of the bolts, and they are on their way in. What?
My friend was watching. She's like, oh, is that mine? I'm like, nope, wrong friend.
Wrong friend.
Sorry, Anna. Different time.
Okay, so we have, speaking of cooking, we have some new fabric.
The Laurie Holtz Cookbook fabric, and we'll just show you the pre-cuts. So there, I'll start with the layer cake because you can see a little more. So that's got like little red dishes with some flowers, so it's really cute. And inside, she's got like her vintage cherries. There's old egg beaters and whisk and a grinder. So she's done her retro prints. They're really cute. And so we have some yardage. We're not going to get the whole line.
But the stuff for the her sew along, which starts at the end of January, is coming. I think it might be the main print, background print, I think is a little late. Might be the first week of February.
So that one is $59.95, the layer cake. Of course, we have the little charm pack that's $17.75. And then the jelly roll is $58. So you can kind of see. And then we'll show you the yardage that we did bring in.
So there's also a pattern called chicken salad, but she has which is online, but we have a calendar called chicken salad that will be in at the end of this week that we can show you next week. So a Laurie Holt 2022 calendar.
That'll be fun. So these are $16 a yard, and that's the cookbook line. Oh, I love this one. That is so fun. I can see like little kitchen curtains.
Yeah, it just has that sweet retro feel to it, doesn't it?
It does. A lot of people are really in love with that retro feel.
It's kind of more the 50s, the 40s and 50s. There we go, little tulips.
Little tulips. Yeah, so there's some fun things.
Anyway, so another pretty new line that has come in. And then what do we have here? We have one more thing, don't we? We have been selling a quilt, sort of a quilt every week or every second week. And this one is one that we have, and it has cute little penguins and little deer on candy cane snowshoes. Skis, actually, snowshoes. So we got a sled. Anyway, this is $125. And how big is it, Tammy?
It's 46 by 52. So it's like a little lap. Would be cute for a little person.
Yeah.
Or even just, to have on your lap. So if you'd like that, let us know. And
So,
it's
yes, so
fun.
$125. Oh, somebody was asking the price of the coffee panel.
Ooh.
The big one. It was
42
46 or 48.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's in the 40s. But it's very, very big.
It is very big. It's like 72 by 80 or 74 by 80. Yeah.
Yeah, so these are our favorite apron patterns.
I only have one pocket on this one. These are the church ladies apron pattern. And somebody was asking if we leave the neck the way it is or if we adjust it. If you know who you're giving it to, I always adjust this part because you could move around with it. Some people put like Velcro or like a button, but I've always just sewn them on. It's too much hassle.
Well, I mean, the pattern calls for Velcro, but you know how it gets in the washing machine. It collects thread over time, and
And they're
whatever.
hard to sew on
and
sometimes.
they're reversible. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just love our aprons. And like I said, I always have 2 on the go in the kitchen.
Yeah,
So.
this is snowflake, so you could use it
Mm-hmm.
for the winter season.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we do them all kinds of seasons. So good morning, Jen's there too, and Anne Marie Wilson. So
I think that's all of our stuff, isn't
we
it?
have some show and tell.
Oh, that's right.
Show and tell.
Let's
for
do show and
heaven's
tell.
sakes. Oh, I'm so glad you reminded me. So let's look to see what we have here. Okay, here's Rhonda Moffat, and she's used our fabrics on this. I think this was wasn't this a mystery quilt she was doing? I think yes. So we've got graffiti and all kinds of different ones in there. So nice job, Rhonda. And this is Erica Gilby, and this quilt, I think she made 3 for grandsons.
Mm-hmm. A dinosaur quilt.
Yeah. And here's Leanne with her rug, and she took the rug class. That was her first class that she took, and her rug lays nice and flat, and she did a great job.
She's very happy with it. She's
Yeah.
using it already.
That's so good.
And there's Arlene with her honey fabrics, bees.
It's so pretty, Arlene. I really like it. And then she's got her daisy border.
Yeah.
There's things about Arlene that we know. Yellow and daisies for sure. And this one is done by Vanny. And Vanny did this one as a commission piece for somebody who wanted Newfoundland Flag.
Oh,
So-
I didn't see this one, so that's
Yeah.
a nice surprise.
Mm-hmm. She
Nice.
did a really nice job
Yeah.
on it.
I've done a flag before. Those are sometimes a little complicated.
Yeah, I think she really nailed
Oh,
it.
and Liz and her little Lloyd and Lola. Yep.
Llamas.
Those are really cute.
Yeah, she
Did a
did a
good
nice
job.
job on that.
Always makes us smile.
So we appreciate when you do bring in your show and tell, and we look forward to seeing you next week. And I guess we should do door prizes before I start.
You were just
thinking
going to
about
sign off.
No,
And they were excited about the door
No.
prizes.
No, Tammy. No.
Okay. All right, let's do the pouches, the eco pouches.
Lisa Pinelli.
Lisa
Pinell?
Pinell.
Okay.
Congratulations. We'll post the names in the page after in case we said it wrong. The block book and then the charm pack,
Carla McLeod.
Carla McLeod.
Congratulations, Carla.
And she's in town.
Yeah, and we will. I think we're trying to post them now to YouTube too, our videos, aren't we? And drum roll for the layer cake,
Sandra Campbell.
Sandra Campbell.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Sandra. Almost in tune here.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and let me know if you are going to pick them up or going to have them mailed. And hopefully, we see you before Christmas. If not, Merry Christmas. Yeah.
So, like we said, just a reminder that your Stuffed by Stockings are available for pickup. And if you want them mailed, please contact us. And we're here until Christmas Eve. So we look
Great.
forward to seeing you. Take care and have a good week.
Have a good week.
Bye.